internship program was not originally started as an internship program. We were actually going to work with the high schools to find a way to capture some of the seniors who either were going to college part-time or not going to college, to transfer out to come to the construction industry, as well as we're trying to expose ourselves to that group of people, because we haven't hired in quite a long time. With the last 10 years, the way the economy has been, there hasn't been a lot of hiring. So we were looking to fill a labor need that was not currently happening.
We met with Consumnes River College and Sheldon High School and Luther Burbank and Laguna Creek. Met with the teachers, the principals and whatnot, and explained what we wanted to do. And then as things progressed and the contractors started talking amongst themselves about what they could do, one of the things that they really felt that they could do that would be meaningful is provide internships. One of the big features in this program is that the students are actually enrolled in the high school and receiving high school credit as a part of their internship.
The internship differs from the school setting because, and all of us feel this way, when you're doing something different and you're getting paid for it, the worst day of this internship is better than the best day of school.
We are not only training people, we're training them efficiently, we're training them as fast as they can be trained. We're training them with the best people that are in construction right now. So all these mentors that are with these students right now are the best of the best in the valley. So these interns are getting a straightforward from the tool recognition to the safety program to the hands-on to the installation. They are hearing it from the best installers that are out there on the market right now.
So what happens is that if there is a fault or a problem with the furnace, it can energize the metal casing of the furnace and it can energize the gas pipe.
So when I heard that we're getting students out here, I was like, oh, okay, it's probably just, clean up, but it's actually really cool that they have them out here doing the work, actually on the trusses in the attic, hanging. It's awesome. I wish I had something like this.
At first, I thought it was just gonna be coming out here and working with a whole bunch of people who already knew everything and we were just gonna have to catch up, but they've been going really slow, teaching us every single little bit, and it's definitely helped a lot. I've got more of a grasp of what I want to do after high school.
Oh yeah, the favorite mentors, I love them. Omar, Osa, Pollo, they're great. They show us every step, and then if we're not doing it right, they'll show us in a respectful manner. They wouldn't be harsh, but they would tell us in a way that we could understand fully and apply it somewhere else and do the correct work.
Yeah, it's not just labor. We're showing kids how to read engineer plans. We're showing them how to run everything, what the codes are, the Title 24 codes. They're learning everything from the paperwork all the way to the labor and how to make sure everything's 100%.
They are literally learning everything about construction. Lennar has really done a good job by putting all these kids together in one location where they can learn everything all at one job site.
Day-to-day wise, it's kind of like they teach you how to do something you've never heard of before. You learn how to do it, they give you about an hour to rough draft. They give you an hour to just kind of make those mistakes, and after that, it's you do you. You're actually they treat us as though we're first day workers. They don't treat us as though we're interns.
One thing I found so surprising is at 30 years old, I realized how much I'm almost babying them. They're quicker studies than I am. I just came on this at 29, so, I thought that I was a pretty quick study, but these kids are picking it up quick. They want to work hard. How polite, how much they're adhering to safety, they're listening. They're even catching on to things quicker than some of the new people that I've worked with, and they're only 16, 17. They're sponges.
It's just great to have some kind of program like this. I didn't have this when I was a kid. So other kids that want to get into the trades or just interested in how things work on a job site, it's a great opportunity.
I just got my associates in construction management. And the books teach you one thing, but once you get out to the field, it's completely different. It's experience is pretty much the best experience you can have.
They come out, they'll learn. Whatever they learn, it's forever. They're never gonna forget it. I mean, they come out here, the little they worked with us, they'll be like, man, I have a sense of how they're doing homes, how they're getting built. So this is a perfect program for any kid to learn and so they can see what's out there.
Once they come here, it expands their mind. They start learning, like, man, they want to build stuff, or, you know, it's weird how you learn from one little thing, it opens up your mind and how to create stuff.
Plumbing stays with you for life. Once you learn how to plumb, you'll never forget. And you don't have to hire somebody to come fix your toilet or your water heater. You can do it yourself.
Well, if you like working with your hands, you enjoy being outdoors, you enjoy making money, this is a good way to learn how to do all those things.
Electrical is all pinned here within 12 inches of the box. It looks good, so let's just keep going.
So yeah, today what we worked on in my group is we went to the tile group, and pretty much what they showed us is we had to look at the plan, see what the homeowner wanted the tile to look like. From there we had to do a nice little layout, so we put all the tile down before we put all the mud down, and we cut every piece to its perfect dimensions, and from there we laid it down, we grouted it, and we got it all set, so when the homeowner comes, it'll be the tile that they ordered.
So today we worked on the air ducts, which is basically walking on the trusses, and you're like walking across to insert like the air lines all the way for the air conditioning system. So you're on the trusses and you're walking up there, and I used to be really scared of heights, but now it's kind of like after walking on the trusses every day, you get really used to being up high.
The most important thing that I thought was building a home. So this home right here, we built this model a block down over there, and it gives you a perspective. It allows you to see what things are wrong, what things need to be fixed, little like things that nobody would notice, but you begin to notice because you put the hard work in.
Well, you get to learn a lot through the trades. I actually thought about doing the trades after this, and it's really fun.
It's kind of amazing when you see like, oh, you know, you're starting and it's just a bunch of like pieces of 2x4 laying on the ground, but then, you know, by the end of these, you know, this day, you see you have walls up, and then, you know, just a couple days go by and you have, you know, your trusses up, and before you know it, it's basically a house.
I've always been into the construction field, engineering, so I thought this would be a great opportunity because I did not know which field I wanted to go into, so this really opened up a lot of opportunities for me.
When I got this internship, I expected something like where it would be pretty hard and that I would probably not reach it because I'm a girl, and I thought it would be like, oh, that'd be too heavy for me to lift, that'd be this and this. And when I got into it, it was actually pretty smooth, of where they actually told you some like tricks of how to pick up things correctly and how to move stuff correctly. It was just easier, and yeah, it worked out great.
It was great. I mean, this opportunity, you know, you can just, from here it's only the beginning, so you have so much more to explore. You have connections now. We have all the connections with like companies such as Villara, LNS, Sommercal, you know. It's really easy to get a foot in the door now. It's a great opportunity. Why wouldn't you do it? I mean, it's a paid internship. Who wouldn't want to get paid for learning? It's like going to school and getting paid. It's really nice. I mean, who wouldn't want to do it? You learn new stuff. You can get involved in the trade, see if you like it or not, and if you do, you can progress in it and have a future life in it.
Graduation was today. Actually, the feedback, not from only the parents, the students, the people that came out that were a big part of this program, were all overwhelmed by what happened.
The hard work, the dedication you put in, I cannot thank you enough. You have really, really brought back to the idea that as an industry, we need to do a better job to reach out to let you guys know we're here. So thanks for coming, and bring your friends.
What an experience. You guys have all these people waiting for you. They're wanting to give you a job. They're wanting to train you. They're wanting a career.
You guys have blown us away. It actually gives us a belief, energy in what we do on a daily basis, that we can grow. There's kids out there that want to do what we do.
We had an expectation for the program, and the expectation was pretty high. These kids couldn't have been better kids, and they couldn't have been nicer to everybody involved. And I tell you, they have changed the hearts and minds of the whole industry here.
I am so proud of Samariann. She has always been a go-getter. She has always been a very active person and taken on challenges that just surprised me. I don't have to worry about her success because it's basically already nailed in.
Yeah, I mean, Lennar's been great from the first day.
we came out here into the model homes and they had the little orientation, you know, it was pretty apparent that they were highly invested in this and they were going to take care of the kids and help them progress from day one. So that part, you know, I kind of put, as a parent, that put me at ease, you know, that they're going to be in good hands.
I can understand parents being a little uncomfortable on construction site. You know, there's a lot of dangerous things around here. But because of so many people around here and they have a bunch of professionals helping them, they watch these kids like right on them like a microscope. So nothing's going to happen to them. They teach them a lot. It teaches them how to just be responsible. They leave them on their own. They let them do their thing, tell them when they're wrong, and corrects them. It's a good opportunity for them.
I spoke with one of the students today, and he already has another internship lined up after this through Lennar. So I believe that the students are definitely going to be in high demand after they complete these programs. And I think what we're missing in this industry and with the schools is that link, and that's what John does and the local BIAs. And so yeah, I think the kids are definitely going to be in high demand after completing a program like this.
The response I heard was, I'd hire these people right now if I could. And the same comment I heard from the trades. You know, gee, I wish we could put these people to work right now, but they have another year of school.
The summer between your junior and senior years is a real transitional year for a kid. When they come back in the fall, these kids are like the leaders in your program, and they are totally setting the standard. They are just a different kid altogether. Teachers like this. They think they know more than you at times, and that's okay. You want to see that growth, both physically and mentally. They're maturating right before your eyes in this 6-week internship.
We want you to go back to school next month as ambassadors for our industry, raving about the exciting careers that await you and many of the others at school. Careers that are not only meaningful and satisfying, but rewarding as well. So in closing, thank you and congratulations to the first graduating class of Project Opportunity.
I want to say thank you to Lennar, thank you to LNS Framing, to just everybody who made this possible. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Without this, I wouldn't know what I would be doing after high school.
So where do we go? That is a big question. A year ago when we started this, there was many different directions to go, and we had to pare it down so that we could stay focused on a simple goal. Now I think the simple goal is just to make it larger. We were able to work with 16 local students. There are 28 local high schools that have these programs. We're talking thousands of kids. So now the program is, how do we roll it out to other home builders as well as Lennar? How do I roll it out to other communities opposed to the one that we did it on? And how do we actually get more of our trade partners involved in it? Because the more people we can get involved in it, the more students we'll be able to handle. And that's really the goal of the next year.